As each day passes, these two Sith grow stronger in the dark side of the Force. And as they grow stronger, that rule of two comes ever so close to breaking. A temple dedicated to battle has been erected, and in its walls, blood will be shed. Only one will be left standing after the trial, after the proof of power. But who will that be? And will it be decided today? I suppose we shall see. Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to the Rule of Two. We are here at the Temple of Tulak, and so we have another guest, one of many yet to come. Hearing word of the amulet, of course, and hopefully Lloyd will give us something for being allowed to view its magnificence. Something like that. Yes, our last reward was pretty good, so hopefully we'll be looking at something similar. And it does seem to kind of match the amount of people that are there. Now, Lloyd is by himself, so I can't imagine it's going to be anything too amazing, but who knows? So we've got a few projects to start today off. We are going to be moving this in a little bit further, just so we have a little bit more control over this, well, fighting zone here. We're working on creating more storage for steel because we need to start moving a whole heap of it up here. We've mined out a lot, but it's kind of just hanging out right now. So we want that closer to home, as we need to start working on proper protection, not just for us, but for our servants. We want to make sure that they actually have decent protection because we're kind of using them more and more in fights. And yeah, it does make them a little bit more dangerous, but I think it's going to be worth it. Ram, let's make sure that you get a little bit of food in you, eh? The observant among you might have noticed that we have a new servant, Avian, or Ivan. Not sure which one we're going to go with on that, but this Zabrak here is so named after Avian. 2008. Congratulations, you are one of us now. And while Jin has just made us a masterwork medicine cabinet, we have a quest here, the old compound, and it is information about the gauntlet of Kresh the Younger, an ancient complex nearby. Well, we know how this goes. There may be all manners of dangers inside. Yeah, it's only going to take 0.3 days to reach there, so I feel like going with the single person is going to be more worthwhile. And Ken, I think you got this one. And Lloyd's finished. He's going to be heading off. Thank you for visiting, Lloyd. And that really didn't take that long. Ken has already arrived at the ancient complex, and yeah, this is it. So let's move towards those green glows and we'll have a look at, well, breaking on in. All right, okay, little bit of trouble there in the form of a centipede. We can manage the centipede though. Is it going to wake up if we start hacking right away? No, seemingly it is okay. All right, first terminal hacked. Ken, let's get moving on, huh? All right. It's a lot of bodies. A lot of bodies. And how bad are things looking in here? Okay, there is a fuel node, so that is going to pop. Let's just get this wall deconstructed. It doesn't seem to be going yet. It might only go after we are done with the hack. Even so, yeah, it's okay. If it starts hissing, we'll run. And we are done, just like that. Quest complete. We can now leave. Are we going to though, or are we going to be, well, greedy? Let's see what's in the other rooms first, huh? Okay. Nothing that we can't manage, but is it going to be worth the risk? That is the question. You are just by yourself here, Ken. Could go very wrong very fast. Well, we know that there's nothing going on in that room, so we could, at the very least, attempt to hack this one here. Let's open it and see what's inside. What do we got? Uranium? 14 hours they will wake up. Okay, well, we can work with that. Let's pick up the uranium. We'll pick up all of it for now. Oh, we can't pick up that much. Well, how about we carve a hole here just so that we have a way out, and that just leaves this one. I think they're probably going to wake up though. Ancient enemy terminal. Hack process 0 out of 4. Enemy terminal. What would that do? Honestly, we haven't seen it, so I'm kind of tempted. Let's start off by trying to open this one. A risky maneuver, I know, but we'll see if it's possible. If they wake up, they wake up. Hey, they didn't. Well, that kind of works out in our favor. Now, we could start off by just trying to take the centipede out like mano a mano. We could try and choke it and then take it out that way. Kin, I think it's time to try and prove our might in combat here. All right, we're right next to it. We're going to go for a force choke and start attacking that sleeping centipede. It's stunned. You've got a good slash. Please do a little bit better than that. Okay, melee 15. Good work, Kin. Need to keep that up though. Let's go for another choke if we can. No need. It's just kind of chill. Oh, no, that was an attack. That was an attack. Okay. All right, a dodge. It's good. 47. I mean, generally the centipedes aren't as good in melee, so this is kind of working out in our favor. Keep it up, Kin. We can't even see you right now, buddy. You're doing good. Oh boy. Okay, the node's gone. That's fine. That's fine. That's all good. Let's just make sure that we aren't too close to it. I don't think we're going to be able to bring that mechanoid back with us. And around we go. Let's go for the Scyther next. Oh, another masterwork. A tool belt. Thanks, Lagrange. Cheers. Now, this is a little tricky because the pikemen we kind of want to be up close for. Oh, you know what? It's happening. It's just happening. All right, see if you can run. We might want to try and see if we can get a choke off here first. No, ain't gonna happen, ain't gonna happen. The pikeman is gonna shoot us any moment now. Okay, we actually reflected it back. He's beginning to believe. And with a stun, we're gonna move in, nice and close. How bad is the damage to you? It's not that bad, and oh boy, we're safe. We can move on, which actually means that we can have a look at this hack. I think, Kin, we will try and see if we can do some basic melee to yourself though. Yep, just 10 without medicine, just the basics, and it will cause them to attack. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna hack this enemy terminal here. It's the first time I've seen that. Raid Howard's Shivs. Okay. I guess, does that just bring them to here? Is that how that works? Hack process, 4 out of 4. Yep, they've arrived, and there's 4 of them. Oh boy. So, what are we gonna try and do here? Well, we're gonna try and kill them. But we're going to do so cautiously. Here they come. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a grenade launcher, buddy. That is a grenade launcher. Oh man. Kin, you're doing good. He is disarming them. Those are grenades. I think they might be EMP grenades. I guess we'll find out soon enough, won't we? Okay, you need to run, because I kind of don't want to find out. Let's get going. And yeah, we're fine. We're fine. It is an EMP grenade. You know what? Let's just do a choke. And let's just charge you. Running. There we go. Excellent. And done. Man. All right. Well, I guess that just gave us extra stuff. And for one, it gave us EMP grenades, which I'm super stoked about. That and some smoke launchers too. Okay, we got some options. You know what? It actually did leave someone alive. We're going to go ahead and drain you. You know, as a Sith is gonna do, and we could just wait a little bit longer and get back onto full health. Actually, it's a bit of a wait for drain, so we might consider bringing you back with us. I mean, you're not gonna die. Yeah, sure. You know what? You've got some nice lungs, and I know that's a weird thing to say, but we've got someone back at home that might just like those lungs. So we have our layout done for what our recreation space and our new dining room is going to look like. We've got a few things to move over there at the moment. We've got these little refrigerators. Yes, refrigerators. I don't know why I said it like that, but they're refrigerators. We're going to get them put in place just so it's nice and easy for them to get meals close to those tables. We have ourselves a new Timberwolf pup here, so named Jesse, after Jesse. We are most certainly going to have to turn all of these, predators into proper attack animals. I think they will be quite useful in raids where we are overwhelmed or we need to send some animals in to cause some trouble. Oh boy, we've got 2 infections. Shodu? What? Oh, I see. Well, we're nearly back. I had no idea who that was, but Shodu. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? I guess we will be making an operation. And they have arrived back home. Welcome back, Kin. And oh, Kin's just like collapsed. He's super tired. But Shodu over here, Shodu we want to try and bring back to one of the medical beds, which I have turned into prisoner beds. Let's see if we can manage that. Oh, fantastic. That's exactly where Shodu is going. Right. Okay, probably not the best time for us to have power woes. And yes, these do need to move. They will move momentarily. They're going to go, let's see. Down here will be perfect. We are going to have to move a few things around, but it'll work out. And you know what? We're going to go and build at least 2 more of these at this stage. I know, a lot more power, but we've got the chem fuel to use them. All right, Shodu is in position. Ram is in here as well for the time being. That's fine. Ram, you can rest there. Shodu, we want to do an operation on you. Now, Fox unfortunately is missing a left lung, but also has asthma on his right lung. Shodu has 2 lungs. Now, these lungs are the lungs of an Ewok. I don't know if they will work in a Wookiee, but this is how we find these things out, through science. So Jin, in the morning, let's get you doing that operation, eh? Oh, it's nice to see that Jin was, first of all, tending to Kin, making sure that her brother is well, and now, well, it's down to Shodu. And Shodu, obviously missing 1 lung isn't going to kill you, but 2, that most certainly will. Let's see how it goes, Jin. The Scourge clusters, we'll check in on that just as soon as we are done with this operation here. Okay, surgery failed. Torn to death. Okay, we'll succeed with the next one, Jin. It's a process. We are learning. Right, now, Scourge Cluster. This is Dominius, who is a Baron of the Fallen Empires, making a request. A mechanoid swarm has been attacking his settlements. He wants us to signal the mechs to distract them, effectively. A whole heap of things will drop down if we so do this. We will get 10 honor for doing it though, which we could give to Kin to start with. It's a lot of stuff. Unstable power cells. Sounds nice though. We can do something with that. Lots of turrets though. I reckon we can do it though. However, 6.8 days, we don't have to do it right now. We are going to wait a little. And we have yet another young birth here. This time, Carrie Mays. So named after Carrie Mays. Welcome, Carrie. Go play with Jesse outside. And Jin has created a masterwork steel stool. Well done, Jin. It's fabulous. Okay, we've had some cargo pods just drop some mega sloth meat on us. Worst things to drop down, I suppose. Yeah, we also do have a few things out here that we do need to get hauled in from caravan animals that have wandered onto our map in the past. And speaking of wandering on, we've got some rebels here. Bulk goods they're trading in, which isn't so interesting, but they might have something stashed among all those goods. And you know what? They kind of do. They've got stuff like jump packs, which is neat, and some hyperweave gear, but really nothing that we desperately want. However, selling, that is a different story. Yeah, you know what? I'm pretty happy with that amount. I kind of want this jump pack. We're going to pick it up. And that jump pack is going to go to Kin. Kin, I believe, at the moment is just wearing, yeah, the utility shield thing on his back, but we can make use of that jump pack. We're going to go ahead and equip it, and let's just see exactly what that is going to do for us. So, let's see. Jump, 5 out of 5. Okay, oh wow, you can go a decent distance. So, yeah, if we need to close distance with Kin now, we got the possibility. Nice. Marriage is on. Mordecai, and Michael. Okay, well, we need a marriage spot. We are going to celebrate this, and that does mean that they will be able to have that shared bed. Finally. Okay, well, that's a little bit of good news for them, so let's get a marriage spot down. Yep, there we go. That's the place. So when they are ready, they'll move on over towards there. Let's hope it actually does take place properly. And some weapons. What? Randy. I mean, okay. That's decent. It's decent. It's valuable. Really valuable. Let's get that hauled for now. Wow. Well, a solar flare. Lovely. Well, we can get some construction done at the very least. You might notice that we've started putting in these rustic windows around the place. It allows for natural light, and it's kind of nice for folks to be able to look out of windows, so we're popping them down where we can. And yet another birth. Umbara has brought forth glint wine. Welcome. to get you trained. This thing is actually just too big to put away, so we're gonna go grab it with Saber. And Mordecai, buddy, you're gonna get married. Where you going? Ken, let's, sorry, Mordecai. Sorry it's gotta be like this. I would rather make this gentle, if possible. Mordecai, I'm sorry. Oh boy. How bad was that? Well, nothing, you know, deadly. Let's go ahead and make sure that Mordecai's actually gonna be okay. And I didn't even notice, but we have yet another wolf over here. Whisperfire. So many. So many. Oh boy, we have got a heat wave on now. Well, that's, it's not great. That's not great at all. At least the temperatures are a little bit lower in here. We're gonna have to definitely turn on the other freezer to get things cooler. And in here, let's hope the aircon's gonna be able to keep up with that. We've got fans in everyone's rooms now, so that's gonna help keep temperatures down a little bit, but only just a little bit. I've also just noticed that Saber has a interesting trait here, insomniac, which means that she only sleeps once every 3 days. She's going to be slow in general when it comes to other things, which is why research is taking a while, I think, even though she is very good at researching. We'll have to try and keep an eye on that and see if there's any way that we can kind of increase it. But it does mean that she doesn't sleep, so maybe it kind of balances out somewhere there. And some pods have arrived. Ah, thank you, Lloyd. A legendary wooden warhammer. Honestly, I think we're probably just going to sell that. It does okay damage, but it's quite valuable. So I'm sure we'll find someone to pass that on to. Some magnificent art as well. Depiction of a dog surrounded by farmers. Lovely. You might wonder why we have all these bodies out on the floor here. It's because there's a little bit of a mystery that I've been wanting to uncover for a while now. And it's a mystery that I think we have solved. When we were uncovering the ancient danger over here, well, Lagrange got upset because his father died. That means that his father and the father of Kin and Jin might have been in there all along. And that person's name was Mike. We have a headless corpse over here. That corpse is named Mike. And if we have a look, over here, daughter, son, and acquaintance. Mike. This is their dad, Mike. The interesting thing about Mike, though, is that Mike was only 49 years old, which is younger than Lagrange. Mike had been in that cryptosleep sarcophagus for a while, an ancient soldier put into cryosleep at what would become the Temple of Tulak. An interesting thought, huh? Now, this is a body, that much is certain. Umbara, thank you for reburying the bodies there. We're not going to give this any special reverence. We could bury it with, you know, a little bit of honor in a separate grave, but Ken and Jin don't have a connection to their father. They never really knew him. Lagrange seems to have more of a connection, but even then, after becoming one with the Sith, that connection is not so strong or sentimental. Even the ties of family, brother and sister, that too will eventually come apart when these young Sith throw down in the temple. Eventually, that is. Not today. A combat supplier is drifting on by. Well, they may have the parts we need. Jin, wake up, my friend. Go have a chat. And cargo pods, okay? Before that, we'll check. What is it? Giraffe meat. Randy, what's going on? Well, no lightsaber parts here, unfortunately. But if we're very quick, we might be able to put down a temporary trade beacon so that we can swap off some of the weapons that we don't want. Well, that's all that we can sell off. We can't sell any of the bio-coded stuff, unfortunately. Kind of makes sense that they wouldn't buy it. But I think we're just going to sell in this instance. There isn't anything that we're going to grab from them this time. The MP grenades are tempting, but we should have our own stashed away somewhere. And actually going off of that, I've kind of searched high and low, and I cannot find it anywhere. Savas isn't carrying them, so I don't know where they could have wound up. They aren't down here. No. So where then? Well, I have looked high and low, and I don't see any of the EMP grenades, which is really unfortunate. We're still dealing with this heat stroke at the moment, which has been a lot for some of our colonists. They are surviving, but it's rough. We only have 1.7 days left on this Scourge cluster. I'm going to try and push it. I want this heat wave to be gone before we try and do anything involving large fights. Oh, and speak of the devil, the heat wave is over. Fantastic. So once some of our folks have made a full recovery, we'll consider, you know what, we're going to try and not use them in the fights, so maybe we're okay to start it. Yeah, you know what, as the sun starts to set, let's go ahead and accept the honor, and the honor shall be for Kin. Champions arrive. Oh, see, I totally didn't even know that we were going to have some folks turning up. Oh, this is going to be a piece of cake. Well, the mechanoids have arrived as well. Thankfully, they're arriving much further away. And yeah, oh boy, look at all of this. So we've got these mech nodes, we've got these unstable fuel cells. If we can destroy them, we'll be looking pretty damn good. However, we need to be very careful about how we do that. If we can get the right angle, say with Kin and a lightning bolt, then that would be perfect to just do a whole heap of damage. Maybe there is an angle through there that we can do that. We want to be aware that if we get too close, so we've got extra folks making their way out here at the moment. Some of them are more melee focused. Actually, you know what? They're all melee focused. Right, I see. Well, we'll try our best to keep some of you alive. Yeah, but we don't want to get too close. Yet again, we don't want to set off anything. It looks like, really? Ah, I see. Well, those are the proximity sensors, so we can actually get a little close here. Kin, we're going to get you right up against there. I think there is some kind of shield. Yeah, okay, intercepts aerial projectiles. Okay, now we know that. We're just going to get this lot to just kind of be ready to deploy anywhere. Jin, we're going to have you down here as well, just in case, you know? All right, okay. Do we have an angle? I think maybe. Let's see. Unstable node? Oh, not quite. Well, you know what? I think we can actually pop in here, Kin. How big do we think this explosion's gonna be? Because look, we can hit that one, right? Maybe that's better. It's not near any turrets, but it'll at least give us an idea of how bad the explosion's gonna be. Yeah, let's try that first. Here we go, Kin. And oh, it didn't do enough. Oh boy. Okay, well that's okay. Oh, all right. Yep, they're popping out. That's okay. It's totally fine. This is 100% going to plan. Oh boy, is it? That's debatable. Oh, Kin. There we go. Get back, buddy. Get back. There we go. Please be a big explosion. It's a big explosion. Holy crap. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, we want to go ahead and force drain. As soon as this thing comes around the corner, we're going to send these folks in, search and destroy. Oh boy. All right, Kin, love your work. Let's do some attacks here from behind. Yeah, now we just kind of need to go for that one. This is fine. This is totally fine. They're going to rush in there. They're going to cause a whole heap of trouble, which we're totally okay with. Yeah. All it's going to take is for us to destroy one more of these unstable nodes. As long as we can kind of keep their attention busy, I think we'll be able to get that node over there. Let's have a look at that. I am a little worried that some of them might end up dying here. We'll see if we can avoid that. Okay, unstable node over there. Let's go ahead, slam that thing. Yeah, maybe not get on fire, Kin, if we can avoid that. There we go. Unfortunately, I don't think he has a line of sight on that right now. Yep. I mean, they're going to work, though. They are going to work. I'm impressed, guys. I'm impressed. Matteo, maybe just go straight for that one there. Yeah. We're not going to blow stuff up while they're that close to each other. Okay. All of you, back up. Oh, guys. Guys, get away. Get behind the machine if you can. Run for your lives. Oh boy. Yep. Passo's dead. Matteo, get out of there, buddy. Get out of there. Oh boy. Enrico, Well, that's the danger, isn't it? The lion service, it's a tough thing. It is a tough thing. But here we are. Here we are. All right. Okay. Kin's Praetor ceremony. Kin, go back, relax, buddy. How bad is that? It's no immediate danger. You're going to be fine. You're going to be totally fine. As for these guys here, we will try and save them if we can. So, yeah, let's go do some rescuing. All right, the last few rescues have been made. Whether or not they will live, oh, I suppose we'll see. Oh, Passo's just a potato. You poor unfortunate soul. Oh, Gratian, didn't make it. Didn't make it. Well, it looks like you might be lucky, Kaz. You know what? Let's go ahead and just drop Kaz here and maybe just do some tending. Yeah, see if we can save a life. Mattheo's gotten treatment, so be thankful about that. We better not have used proper medicine on him though. Well, Lagrange has really been trying here, and I think we might have made a save. Yeah, left shoulder torn off. That's rather unfortunate. We'll rescue the houseboy after this. Yeah. Kin, let's have a look at this. This is the Praetor ceremony. So we need some columns, and the room impressiveness just needs to be, well, more impressive. Okay, 2 more columns it is. Ancient Spacecraft hack. This is for information about the Gauntlet of Crest the Younger. So, this code will force a space drone to land at Tulak. We'll get information, but pirates will arrive. I think we want to be a little bit more prepared before we try this because, yeah, they'll send attackers every 8 hours, and that hack can take some time. So let's just get everyone prepared for that. Hopefully, we might have Ram by that time. We are slowly but surely getting them on our side, and our guests are leaving. They're just gonna wander off the map, I think, very, very slowly, and feeling bad about what happened. Probably. More than likely. But that's not our concern. We will build 2 graves for these 2. And as for the mechanoids, well, they're going to get chopped up for parts. Well, I can now safely say that our rec room and our dining rooms are complete. And having a look at this, very impressive dining room and very impressive rec room. That's going to help with moods and just in general be a more inviting environment for them to relax and unwind. Our conversion ritual has finally come off cooldown, so we're going to use Kin to try and convert Saber here. We've got a 66% chance of something good, so let's hope for it. Saber, let's get you on the side of the Sith. And interestingly enough, just like Fox, it seems that Saber likes to stand on top of the altar. Ah, a terrible conversion. That's the first one that we've had of that kind yet. And unfortunately, yeah, all the way back up to 100%. Very unfortunate. We'll get you there before too long, Saber. A defoliator ship. Ooh, okay. It seems the mechanoids have crashed close by, dropping down this thing. Now, eventually, that will slowly but surely kill off all the plants on our map here. That's not so much of a problem for us at the moment, just with what we've got going on here. Speaking of, we want to get the stuff hauled. Kinda quickly. The weapons as well, but this lot, well, we are going to have to take them out eventually. Right now, I'm not so concerned about this thing. It might even be worth waiting, because if a raid comes along this way, they could very well wake them up. Let's just let them sit for now. Ah, beggars need aid. A group of travelers are looking for help. They need 160 herbal medicine. They'll move on after 1 day. And you know what? Earlier on, I was talking about needing lungs for Fox. Well, we might have got what we need. Yeah. So, we'll let them wander into the walls here, as will we allow these camels to wander in here for now, these dromdaries. But just like them, I imagine that your fate's not going to be so kind. So we're going to try something here. We're going to be doing arrests, and we're going to try and do 2 arrests simultaneously. We'll go for 1 here. Only 60%. Okay, not as much of a chance there, but we do have Kin and Jin ready when things inevitably go wrong, and they have gone wrong. Okay, Lagrange, let's get you out of there. We don't want you running and gunning. We just want you gone. time to get into it. Now they are, oh, I was going to say they are unarmed, but they don't seem to be. All right, moving around, we'll strike down who we need to. Oh, Lagrange, get to cover there, buddy. And yeah, we're going to make pretty quick work of them. It looks like we managed to get one to survive, and you're going to run? Unfortunately, that's not going to work out for you, my friend. Oh, Lagrange, buddy, how about we just try and tend to this one here, yeah? That sounds like a plan. And Jin, what are we going to do here? Yeah, we're going to do that. And with that, it's done. Well, our friend here is looking perfectly healthy. For now, Jin, I know you want to rest there. And you know what? Maybe we will let you rest until you're fully healed, as we need you to be on top of it when it comes to surgery. Yeah, let's check these cargo pods, see what we have been given. Furry alien leather uniform pants. Exactly what we ordered. Okay, I think we're about ready for an operation. It's late night. We're going to change this for prisoners. And we're going to see if we can get this to work out. So, over to health. Operations. We are going to harvest the left lung, then the right lung, and see if that will work out for us. We're going to carry you, and I think we will carry you... Oh, we're just like, kind of carrying you like this. I see, we can pick you up. Well, let's go place you on the operating table, and Jin, get to work. Let's see how this one goes. All right, any chances of success? There we go. We've got one lung. Okay, and we're on to the second, and success. 2 lungs just like that. Okay, let's go remove the body, and we're going to change this so that it is now back for colonists once again. And Fox, we're going to do a double lung transplant here, which is dangerous. Definitely dangerous. Install left lung, that one's missing, and then we're going to install the right lung, which will mean that we have to remove your right lung first. It's going to be complicated. I'm sure it's going to turn out perfectly fine. Fox, we can do this. Yes, I suppose we need to make sure that this is going to work. And I'm honestly okay with us using Glitter World medicine here. The chances of success are a lot higher. I really don't want Fox to die. Come on. There we go. Success. Was that both of them in one go? I think so. Right lung? No. But left lung? I'm confused. I guess it's fine. Yeah, because it's not there. It's just a working lung. Okay, so Jin, tending to Zale. Oh, Zale, you got a little hurt there. I believe that's because Zale was attacking a dromedary. Yeah, and we keep hearing this noise, and I think it's this expanding. Oh, and Jin's in for round 2. Here we go. Cross those fingers. And we're done. Fox, we're done. Just like that, you should have 2 perfectly working lungs. You do. That's what we like to see. The Fallen Empire just lost a location. Is that their last location? No, they've got one more now. Down here. Okay, well, that's great. The Suffering Party is expanding. The only thing for us to be concerned about here is the anima tree getting caught up in this, because there's an anima screen if the tree is destroyed, so we'll keep our eyes on that. And another bit of conquest, the Fallen Empire has lost to the Asvexa Covenant, which is down here. They currently don't have a location on this planet. Might be a problem for us going forwards, but they're still out there among the planets. Frustrating. Okay. All right, let's start the ritual here. Yep, 76%. All right, people are making their way in. All seems well. And there we go. Got it. Praetor. What does that mean for you, Kin? What have you got? What is new? Let's see. Haul skip teleports all haulables in the selected area to adequate stockpiles if they exist. I mean, I guess that's a nice utility. No damage, but that's okay. And more conquest? The Galactic Empire has lost Black Lake. That was the 501st. The 501st were wiped out by a tribe. Well, there we go. It's the Empire Strikes Back all over again. Oh, we had some cargo pods crash down, a swarm missile launcher, and a mahogany gladius. Randy, come on. I mean, this is fantastic. But yeah, we've already got one big weapon. I guess we'll try and do something with that. I feel like it's a terrible idea to give one of these to one of the servants, but Valkyria, let's get you to hold on to the swarm missile launcher for now. I'm sure nothing bad can come from that, right? Also, we have a new quest here. An ancient complex. That sounds a little bit more our speed than calling a whole heap of trouble here. We'll accept it, and let's have a look at that complex. It is just over the hill. We know what to do here. We're just going to send Jin and the horse, but we'll do so next morning. And our throne room is now undignified, I see, so it just needs to be more impressive in general, and there are ways that we can do that. I can officially say it's time for us now to change on to fine meals. Maybe not lavish meals just yet, but fine meals are our future. We've got the food under control. The build to create a vibro axe is complete. Fox, congratulations, you have your new weapon. And Kin and Savas are going to be making their journey up towards that old structure. I'm also happy to say that Zale, you finally have a bed. A heavy fur animal bed in the big old temple here. Congratulations. And we've finally finished our research. Fabrication. There we go. That's all that we need. So we have a few new benches we can chuck down. The first is this assembly bench where we can make components. It's something that we might end up doing, so sure, we'll chuck that down there for now, but what we're really after is the fabrication bench. This thing is big. It's a chonky bench. Let's get it built. This thing requires advanced components. It's one of the first things that we've made that actually requires it. Jin, let's not mess up the construction. You're a master by now though, so I've got no problem with that at all. And having a look at this, finally, everything we could have ever wanted. And you know what, actually, we don't need this bench. No, this one does everything that we need it to. Yeah, the other bench doesn't really help us out. This one though, this does. This has what we need. The casings and the internals. 2 lots of that, and in the next we will have 2 lightsabers. I can't believe it. It's finally time. And having a look at the different styles here, I'll be intrigued. What style do you think we should go with? You know, for both Kin and Jin. We've got a few different types here, so please let me know what you think would fit them best. And once they've got those lightsabers, I think it's time for us to have a duel. One way or the other. Our rule of 2 might have some change in the next. Oh, and Kin, it seems like you have arrived at the ancient temple. So, to finish up today, we're going to crack this thing open and do what needs to be done. Okay, well, let's open up this crate first of all, see if there's anything interesting. Some packaged survival meals. We'll just go in. We'll make a little opening for ourselves, just so that we're going to be good. And you know what? Go and have your meal for now. No doubt there are going to be other troubles here. Let's crack that open. And, alright, kind of looking okay. It does look like it's going to pop. We'll open the security crate. Little bit of medicine. Fantastic. Pick it up. And let's see if we can get away with hacking that now. Or if that node... Oh, there it goes. Outside. We're just going to jump in there and use a little bit of water skip. Just put out the terminal. Although I imagine the terminal didn't like that all that much. Even so, let's just go around the side. I think we should be able to hack without the flames bothering us too much. They'll burn through what they can in this room, and I think they've got a fair bit that they can burn actually, so let's just be a little wary, Kin. There we go, done and dusted. On to the next room. What do we have waiting for us in here? Okay, some bugs. We can manage that. Outside, let's create a new opening. A climate adjuster. We'll have a look at that one in the next episode. For now, we'll stay focused. We might not even have to worry about them. Let's see. Can we get away with the hack? I'm tempted by that, of course. And there we go. We got it. Quest is complete. We're going to back on out of there. Well, that pissed them off. Let's wait around the corner here, Kin. Go ahead and lightning the first one as it comes out. Alright. Back inside. We know that they can be rather deadly, so we'll try and give ourselves an advantage here. Okay, didn't need it in that case. That's fine. Can we lightning you again? We can. Ready to attack. Let's not lose any other limbs. How are we looking? Perfectly fine. No things that I think are going to give you any real trouble. See if you need to self-tend at all. Yeah, you're fine. let's get on moving. Gonna steal some urns to bring back to our throne room, and that's that. Our quest is complete. We're heading home. And back at home, life continues. But there is a quest that will expire, the climate adjuster. Don't worry, we'll look at that. But that shall be in the next episode, where finally our lightsabers will be forged. And it's from this bench that they will be made. And no doubt, it's going to be Lagrange that's making them. The master crafter, our brother, no less, will forge the weapons that may end the life of either his brother or sister. What the outcome will be, we shall see. If you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. For now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. A lot of hours went into this episode, but I feel like it was worth it. So until next time, may the Force be with you.